Tipping, it can be a touchy subject. Originally meant to acknowledge standout service, nowadays a virtual tip jar seems to be everywhere. Technology has made it even easier to request or suggest gratuity. But as Elise Preston reports, generosity that peaked during the pandemic is starting to drop off.
I work in healthcare. Nobody tips me.
Sisters Leslie and Susan don't agree on tipping when it comes to purchases outside of a full-service restaurant.
Sometimes I tip just because they're nice to me, but seriously, I don't feel pressure.
Leslie feels it. She says even when swiping her card at kiosks, she always gives a little extra.
You didn't do anything. I just walked up to the window and bought it, but you're turning around like for me to leave you a tip. Okay.
I almost feel like I'm suckered in. You know, like I gotta give something, like I'm under pressure a little bit.
A recent survey shows tipping for takeout food peaked at the height of the pandemic. While that fell off, it's still up from 2019.
You know, with the pandemic, everything changed. Curb service, what were meant to be temporary fixes are now standards. So there is a gratuity that is often expected that goes along with that.
On average, Americans are tipping nearly 20% for sit-down meals. Gratuities dropped to about 14% on other goods and services. And etiquette expert Diane Gottsman says that's okay.
You're not expected to leave the same type of gratuity as you would if you're at a sit-down meal. But if you're grabbing a cup of coffee, if you just want to leave the change, if you want to tip up, or if you want to leave $1, by all means, feel free to do that.
While you may feel like you're being judged, Gottsman says the worker behind the counter may just be looking to help the next customer. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.